We're going to take a little ride now, so buckle your seatbelt, say your prayers, and kiss your stomach goodbye. Afraid? Don't be. It's all downhill from here. Forget Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The hottest ticket this spring has more thrills, more action, and more fun than any turtle. It moves just a little bit faster.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Going down and going up. It's great.
It's scary and fun. Everybody should ride this. You can't fall out and start. This is awesome.
The critics are raving, and in some cases, they're babbling.
Oh, my God.
Scary.
Oh, my God. That was, oh, God.
I don't think anyone's neutral on roller coasters. There's something that everybody rides at least once. There's something challenging about them, a level of excitement and mystique that I think asks every one of us, hey, come on and ride me.
The roller coasters beckoned us for more than a century of summers. Back in 1873, a Pennsylvania mining company put people in its coal cars and created America's first downhill thrill ride. In 1884, the first real coaster opened at New York's Coney Island. And by the 1920s, there were more than 2,000 coasters crisscrossing the continent, including Canada's Crystal Beach Cyclone. So scary it required a full-time nurse. And the legendary Coney Island Cyclone, still crazy after all these years. It's the personal pick of Randy Geisler, head of the American Coaster Enthusiasts.
It's just the most intense roller coaster. If you really want to be whipped around, if you really want a wild ride, that might be the one I'd go on.
Not so fast. Many buffs boast that the Beast is the best. Even after 10 years, there's an hour wait every day to ride this classic coaster at Kings Island outside Cincinnati. And there's a whole new generation of super coasters that defy not just gravity, but belief. Among the 190 coasters coast to coast are those that keep you standing, keep you swinging, send you on 2 different tracks, even go backwards. Yes, you can twist again like you did last summer, and in some ways, like you didn't. This year, there are record-breaking coasters like the Hercules in Allentown, Pennsylvania, which claims to be the world's tallest wooden coaster. There's the Viper at Magic Mountain near Los Angeles. It's the tallest looping coaster. And the undisputed champ of the roller derby, the Magnum XL 200 in Sandusky, Ohio, the world's tallest, fastest steel coaster. Dive bomb down that first drop from 201 feet at 70 miles per hour, and it's like jumping off a 20-story building. Of course, what many of these amusement parks really want is to thumb their nose at the competition and say, mine's bigger than yours. And when they want it taller, longer, loopier, faster, or just plain scarier, they often turn to this factory in Clearfield, Utah, and a man many consider the Rembrandt of the roller coaster. Ron Toomer runs Aerodynamics, the largest custom coaster maker in the world. This is where they mold the cars, design the demons, and bend the tracks for the next generation of thrill rides. It's intricate work that combines complex technology and basic physics. After being pulled by chain to the top of the hill, a roller coaster does just that. It coasts for the rest of the ride. The higher and steeper the drop, the faster it goes. After building speed, the coaster depends on gravity. The power that pins you to your seat down the hills, into the curves, and around the loops, they call that G-forces.
We try to keep them low enough so we're not going to hurt anybody, yet high enough so you can feel it at times. We try to keep that in the 3.5 G range, which means that you'd feel like you weighed 3.5 times what you weigh right now.
Maximum G-force is at the bottom of the hill, about 4 Gs. In this test machine, an Air Force pilot gets hit with 6 Gs and passes out. That happens because the gravity forces the blood from his brain. Generally, 9 Gs will knock anyone out, 12 Gs will kill you. But even the maximum of 4 you get on a fast coaster lasts barely a second. More than that could be dangerous. Of course, danger is what the ride's all about, the illusion of danger.
The best rides are those that seem barely in control, and I think that is part of the appeal of the ride, the sense of risking something, of undertaking a dare, if you will.
Of course, we take that dare assuming the ride's really safe. We know pregnant women, people with heart and back trouble aren't supposed to ride, and if you're too small, well, sorry, pal, off you go. Still, accidents do happen. 2 people died on coasters in 1988, 3 people last year, all youngsters.
It's not the ride that's unsafe, it's the people. Always, just about 100%, it's the people that are unsafe, and they do unsafe things, like wiggle out from under something and stand up.
But by and large, when it comes to coasters, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. You think of anything else you'd rather do on a day like this?
No.
Well, of course. The sweeping curve of the track, the clackety-clack of the rails, the brilliant blur of a speeding car, a roller coaster is poetry in motion. It's the way nature intended. First comes the summer, then comes the fall.
So who really has the world's tallest wooden roller coaster? It's a touchy issue. So touchy that 2 parks have been engaged in a legal battle over the title. Six Flags Over Texas in Arlington, Texas, has a roller coaster that climbs the highest, 143 feet. But its drop is only 137 feet long. At Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania, the roller coaster only climbs to 95 feet, but it has a longer drop, 157 feet. So take your choice. Now for a look at what Prime Time has in store for you next week.